Sadiq, Karim, Sofi.
The year is 399 BC. In the city of Athens, an aging Socrates is made to drink hemlock. For he has dared to question and inquire, offending those in power. 1,000 years later, in the sweltering heat of Arabia, the Prophet of Islam is pelted with stones and blood gushes from his body, for his invitation to a new religion has offended the people of Taif. 1,000 years later, in Rome's holy office, Galileo Galilei is placed under house arrest, for his work in astronomy has offended the clergy of the time. Mr. President, honorable judges, and my fellow speakers, what seemed offensive ages ago is now an accepted truth for many. Because paradigms have changed, humanity has evolved, and over the years, philosophical debate has given way to the inclusion of free speech in the rights of man. But Mr. President, the line between free speech and offensive speech has never been drawn with any degree of finality. In 1879, Henrik Ibsen's play A Doll's House offended the German people as it incited women to choose freedom over family. Today, the play is considered as one of the first to question traditional gender roles. In 1921, James Joyce's Ulysses was tried in the USA for obscenity. Today, Ulysses is widely taught in American schools. In 1944, George Orwell's Animal Farm could not be published as it criticized Stalin's Russia, an important British ally at the time. Today, Orwell's classic is lauded as one of the great works of Western literature. Mr. President, literature is the best a language has to offer. It has for its tools hyperbole, euphemism, irony and paradox, metaphor and simile. To alter literature is to reduce its aesthetic value, to modify the author's purpose and intent, to destroy the nuances of meaning created through language. Take Romeo and Juliet, for instance. If we were to expunge the sexual innuendos of Mercutio, there would be no differentiation between the lust that drives his character and the holy shrine Romeo falls in love with. But perhaps, most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, literature reflects society at a certain point in time, binding man with his past, allowing him to learn from history, acting as a teacher, a guide, paving the way for the future. Mr. President, if we subject classic literature to censorship, we expose ourselves to what Chimamanda Adichie has called the danger of a single story, a story that provides a one-sided version of reality. Now, Mr. President, if the offensive language used by certain writers had been toned down, there may have been no response to their single stories, no literature of resistance, and no plurality of voices rising to challenge the biased version of history. In the timeless words of John Stuart Mill, truth is best established in unrestricted combat with all ideas. And, as Faiz Ahmed Faiz so rightly said, see how in the blacksmith's forge flames leap high and steel glows red. Padlocks opening wide their jaws, every chain's embrace outspread. Time enough is this brief hour, until body and tongue lie dead. Speak, for truth is living yet. Speak, whatever must be said. Speak, whatever must be said. Thank you.